questions they are putting before in this meeting, they should not be personal and forward-looking. It should be relevant only. And for saving the time and to avoid the repetitions, the answers will be given by the chairman at the end after all the questions have been put by the speaker members. And during AGM, if any member face any kind of technical difficulty, they may contact the NSGA team as per the details provided in the notice of the AGM. Thank you very much. I would now like to request Chairman Sir to please proceed in conduct of the meeting.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Suresh. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to welcome all the members to the 80th Annual General Meeting of your company. It is a great pleasure to have you all among us. As the requisite quorum is present now, a meeting is validly convened. I now call the meeting into the order. Before proceeding further, I would like to request directors participating through VC and other audiovisual means to introduce themselves one by one. I first start with Mr. Mahesh Gupta. Mahesh, you are mute, Mahesh. You are mute, Mahesh. You are mute.
Mahesh sir, now you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, it was not allowing me to unmute. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mahesh Gupta, joining this meeting from my residence in Mumbai. Thank you.
Mr. Mahesh Gupta is Audit Committee Chairman and a member of NRC and Risk Management Committee of the company. Next is Mr. Satish Kulkarni.
Good morning, everyone. This is Satish Kulkarni. I am an independent director in the company. I am joining this meeting from Shirwad and virtually.
Thank you, Satish. Mitu. Mitu, you have to unmute.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I am Mitu Samar. I am an independent director and chairperson of the Stakeholder Relationship Committee of the company, and I'm attending from Mumbai.
Mr. Pramod Kabra.
Pramod Kabra, good morning, everyone. I'm attending this. I'm the non-executive, non-independent director of the company. I'm joining this meeting from my office in Bombay.
Thank you, everyone. We also have our business heads and other executives participating in this AGM through video call from their respective locations. I just want to have a very short chairman's speech on that. Happy note that this is the 80th year of our company. I think it's quite a landmark situation for our company that we have had 80 years. There may not be many cement companies in India who can take the pride of saying that we are 80-year-old. We have been one of the strongest brands in our markets. I think it's been a very interesting journey for our company, as you see from last 5-6 years, since there was a change of management in 2019. Until then, of course, the company was struggling for a very long period of time, but last 5-6 years have been very, very good. So in the 80th year, I have a lot of pride in saying that the company, which was struggling for almost about 3 decades, has been able to do a lot of things in terms of rewarding the shareholders, dividend for last 5-6 years. And importantly enough, I want to share this good news that a company which has remained almost about 1 million tons, we were lucky and fortunate, and because of the team's dedicated work, we could increase the productivity from the same plant from 1 million ton to 1.5 million tons. And after having achieved that feat of almost selling 1.4 million tons of cement last year, we then decided to expand our capacities from about 1.5 million tons to 3 million tons by setting up the new cement grinding station, which I am glad is almost complete. It is under trial runs, and we will start commencing our commencement of the commercial production soon. I think the noteworthy feature for us has been that from the same plant, we've been able to get much better productivity than ever before. And encouraged by that, we decided to expand our capacity to 3 million tons. I'm sure markets will accept our new brand, as well as the new initiative which you have taken in terms of introducing a very new cement in Saurashtra market, which is composite green. Composite green is a cement which is manufactured by the mix of slag, fly ash, and clinker. This will reduce the clinker in cement. It's a very important factor for us because our clinker capacity still remains at around 1 million tons. So with this new introduction of the cement in the market, I think we will see a good response coming from the market. and also availability of the clinker for producing higher and higher throughput of cement. Last year, as you know, was a very challenging year for us. In 24-25, our turnover was a bit lower because of very low prices prevailing during entire 24-25, which was not only for us, but for the entire cement industry. After having seen between 22 and 24 very high cement prices, last year, because of elections, because of heat, and thereafter sluggish economic growth, that cement industry grew just about 4%. And we had more or less flat at around 1.4 million tons of cement produced and sold, but our turnover was lower by about 8% because of lower cement prices. But when I look at today, in August 2025, I'm encouraged to share with you that with our new plant, I think our capacity ramp up will be soon there in the market as we open up the market post monsoon in September and to October. I think we will be able to have both the cement mills producing at the full level and get the market of about 2 lakh tons a month, which we are doing currently about 1.2 to 1.3 lakh tons. Cement industry, just to reflect on that, last year had a total production and sale of about 465 million tons. I expect personally that industry should grow at around 6 to 7%, which last year was about 4%, which will be the first year ever that India will get almost 500 million tons of cement production and sale. That's 500 million tons. As you know, India is the second largest cement producer after China. But just to give you dynamics, that once India reaches to 500 million tons, we will be by far exceeding at least the entire Europe and America put together. I mean, that is the kind of strength the cement has. In fact, Ultratech personally, I believe, is already the largest cement manufacturers in the globe. And Ultratech's manufacturing next year would be exceeding US, Vietnam, and one more country, maybe Brazil or Mexico. So this is the kind of cement growth we have in the industry. Growth continues to be good. Sometimes you have, because of the economic situations, because of some external factors and weather, the cement demand drops. But by and large, cement is growing at around same rate as GDP growth, 6 to 7%. And I believe the same thing is going to be there in the future as well. Last year, we declared a dividend, which will be soon with you in next couple of days of 1 rupee 50 paisa, because we wanted to conserve the resources for setting up the new cement capacity, which is almost costing us around 250 crores. I think there are enough initiatives being taken by the company in terms of productivity. Of course, we have expanded the capacity, now looking at the power and fuel, how we want to reduce our cost of power and fuel by looking at green power, which is renewable, wind and energy. We have already done some work on that. We are continuously looking at other sources of getting the renewable power. And for the coal, we have been able to look at imported coal instead of petcoke, which has improved our kiln productivity to a very large extent, and also the alternate fuels. So I think there's a lot of work which is being done to reduce the cost and also, of course, become more and more a green cement company. Though, of course, we cannot be completely green because we still have to use coal and we still have to take limestone and we still have to use clinker. So, but clinker usage will keep on coming down, as I explained to you, because of the uses of fly ash and slag and having composite cement. But endeavor is to look at environment, look at sustainability, and look at how we can really help the society and stakeholders to become a responsible company. And I think the journey of Digvijay Cement, though it's a very small company in comparison to what the total cement capacity and cement market is, but I think we have our own share of joy, our own markets, and our own joy of being one of the most profitable cement companies, barring the last year, which was a difficult year, as I mentioned to you. But going forward, I think it is going to be an interesting journey for us. Last but not the least, on behalf of company's board, I record our thanks to all our bankers, stakeholders, business associates, and government bodies for their cooperation and support. Our employees are the real source of our success, which I have already mentioned before. I place on record my deep appreciation to the employees for their dedication, commitment, and sincere services rendered by them. I place on record our appreciation to our promoters, True North, who have been very supportive to company's business and operations and strategies. And of course, all my colleagues on the board. I think I take a lot of pride in saying that we have one of the finest boards, finest deliberations on the boards. And I really personally enjoy those kind of deliberations, which brings about the best possible value systems in the company. So I am grateful and thankful to my entire colleagues on the board. Last but not the least, our deepest gratitude to each one of you, my shareholders, that you have given such support, such love and affection to the company. It's not very common that you have such small standalone companies still there on scene for 80 long years. I don't think, when you look at the new age era, they don't even survive for 5 years. So I still greatly believe that cement is one commodity, one product where you can be there continuously producing the best quality cement for the market, even for 80 years in the long, and same plant. So I think I really salute all the employees who have made this possible to have sustained operations for 80 long years. With this, I sum up my small statement to share with you, and we commence now the proceedings of the AGM. In compliance with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI circulars and provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and the listing requirements, the 80th annual general meeting of the company is being conducted through video conferencing or other audio-visual means, facility which does not require physical presence at a common venue. The deemed venue for the 80th AGM is registered office of the company. Live streaming of the AGM is also webcasted through NSDL website. The company has received 2 resolutions from corporate members appointing and authorizing representatives under Section 113 of Companies Act 2013 in respect of 8.12 crore equity shares, representing about 55% of equity capital of the company. Since this AGM is being held pursuant to MCA circulars through VC without physical attendance of the member, the requirement of appointing proxies by the member is not applicable. Statutory registers as required under the Companies Act are open to members for inspection. Members who want to inspect these registers may kindly send their request to email provided by the company website under the Investor Service Center. Chairman to inform about the members. The auditor's report on the financial statements of the company for the year 31st March 2025 does not have any qualifications, observations or comments on financial statements. Accordingly, as per Section 145 of the Companies Act 2013, with the concurrence of the members, the auditor's report to be taken as read. Since the notice convening 80th annual general meeting was already circulated, I request the members present to take notice of the AGM together with the financial statements and the board's report as read. The company has taken requisite steps and provide facilities to provide members to participate and vote electronically on all 7 agenda items in the notice of this AGM. Members who have not voted earlier through remote e-voting can cast their votes during the course of the meeting through NSDL e-voting facility. We now take up the agenda items as set forth in the notice, namely item number 1, consideration and adoption of audited financial results statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2025, together with the reports of the board of directors and auditors thereon, and the audited consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2025, together with the reports of the auditors thereon. Item number 2, declaration of dividend, as I mentioned earlier, of 1.5 rupees, that is 15% per equity share of fully paid up face value of the 10 rupee each for the financial year ended 31st March 2025, as recommended by the board of directors. I now request Mr. Mahesh Gupta to take up the item number 3. Mahesh, you are mute.
Yeah.
Mahesh, you are mute.
Yeah, it was not allowing me to unmute anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anil. It's indeed my privilege and honor to take up the next item on the board on the agenda. There is a reappointment of Anil Singhvi, who is being eligible. He offers himself for reappointment. Thank you. Thank you, Anil. Back to you.
Thank you, Mahesh. I take on item number 4, a reappointment of Mr. Satish Kulkarni as an independent director of the company. Item number 5, remuneration by way of commission to independent and non-executive directors of the company. Item number 6, appointment of Mr. Manoj Hurkat and Associates, company secretaries as secretary auditors of the company for a term of 5 consecutive years and fix their remuneration. And item number 7, ratification of remuneration payable to the cost auditors of the company for the financial year 25-26. Over to you, Suresh.
Thank you, sir. So to enable all the shareholders of the company has provided the e-voting facility through NSDL platform from 25th August to 28th August 2025 to all the shareholders whose shareholding are recorded as on cut-off date of 22nd of August 2025. As told by Chairman sir, this facility of e-voting is also provided here in this meeting. So those members who have not yet voted, they may please log into the NSDL platform, e-voting website, and cast their votes now. And the voting will also be activated immediately after, for 15 minutes immediately after conclusion of this meeting. And the instruction regarding e-voting and login to the NSDL e-voting platform is provided at page number 19 to 23 of the annual report, which is forming part of the AGM notice. So Mr. Manoj Urkal present here, he has been appointed as scrutinizer to scrutinize the votes cast at this meeting and also through e-voting. This scrutinizer will submit his report to the chairman or to his authorized representative within 24 hours from the conclusion of this meeting. And since this AGM has been convened through video conferencing or other audiovisual means, all resolution content in the notice have already been put to vote through remote e-voting. There will not be any vote by show of hands, or there will not be any proposing and seconding of resolutions. Now I'd like to request Chairman sir to please proceed with the rest of the proceeding and may open the floor for question and answers for the speakers.
Thank you, Suresh. Now I would like to open the floor of questions and answers and take up the questions from the members who are already registered as speakers and who have sent their queries to the company earlier through the mail. Members may please note that in order to avoid repetition, the answers will be given at the end of the completion of the queries by all speakers. Moderator, may we have shareholders joining for the questions?
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Now request moderator to please permit Mr. Shrikant Jawar, is the speaker number 1. Mr. Shrikant Jawar is there?
हाँ जवाहर साहब बताइए.
Yes.
198
हेलो
लाख रुपए करके उससे पहले जो
सर मेरी आवाज आ रही है सर
हाँ जवाहर साहब बोलिए.
हाँ रिस्पेक्टेड चेयरमैन ऑल बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर सबसे पहले नमस्कार साहब मेरा नाम श्रीकांत है मैं हैदराबाद से बात कर रहा हूँ सर मेरा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ये है कि जो अभी जैसा अदानी और बिरला ग्रुप ने साउथ वेस्ट के हर सीमेंट डिवीजन एक्विजिशन करना शुरू करा तो ये न्यूज से अपने को क्या इम्पैक्ट पड़ा है इसके बारे में अगर थोड़ा बताइए और जैसा नितिन गडकरी सर ने 2 चीज बताया है कि जो लॉजिस्टिक के बारे में फर्स्ट जो 15 इयर्स
आपसे आशा करते हैं
स्क्रैप जो लॉरी है उस स्क्रैप में गया तो इसका क्या इम्प्लीमेंट पड़ा है और क्या है और सेकंड की जो टोल टैक्स है जो एवरी ईयरली पास बनाया जाएगा तो अपना इसमें अगर इम्प्लीमेंट हुआ तो अपने को ये टैक्स में कितना बेनिफिट मिलने का चांसेस है और और जैसा बारकविली सीमेंट और एनसीएल सीमेंट हैदराबाद बेस और ओडिशा बेस ने एवरी ईयर एवरी मंथ और क्वार्टरली प्रेजेंटेशन बताता है कि प्रोडक्शन डिस्पैच कितना है तो अपन भी श्री दिग्विजय सीमेंट अगर ऐसा मंथली या क्वार्टरली या हाफली बताएंगे तो रिटेल इन्वेस्टर को और अच्छा ज्वाइन होने का मौका मिल सकता है सर ये इसके बारे में बताइए और आज की तारीख में अपने टोटल डीलर्स कितने इन गुजरात और अदर स्टेट्स में पूरा मिला ले गया पूरा कितने अपने डीलर्स है उसके बारे में भी बताइएगा सर और दशहरे दीपावली की भी शुभकामनाएं सर और इसी तरह वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस
Thank you,
Thank you.
Jawar
Thank you, Shrikant. Now I request to please unmute Jai Girishbhai Gopani, speaker number 2. हाँ गिरीश भाई प्लीज आप अनम्यूट कीजिए.
गिरीश आप अनम्यूट करिए या बोलिए.
Hello, sir. Jai Gokani here. Respected Chairman, sir, esteemed board members, and my fellow shareholders. Very good morning to you all. My name is Jai Gokani, CA Final Student and shareholder of Digvijay Cement Company Limited, joining you from Jamnagar. First and foremost, I congratulate the entire team for historic 88th AGM for commendable performance in challenging financial 2024-25. I also wish to place on my record sincere thanks to Company Secretary Suresh Kumar Meher and his team for promptly sending physical annual report and smooth conduct of AGM. Having studied the report in detail, my question are focused on company's long-term strategy and resilience. First, regarding market dynamics, could management share its outlook on cement demand and pricing over key market on Western India and for export over the next 2-3 years, especially considering new capacity coming online across the industries? Second, on growth and capex, as we considering future expansion, what are the key financial metrics such as return on capital employed and the guide our decision? How do we plan fund this growth while maintaining our strong discipline in financial matters? Third question on critical front of sustainability. Could the board elaborate our progress with green initiatives like increasing alternate fuel rates, expanding waste heat recovery system, and developing low sinker products? What do we see as SBCCL position on decarbonization curve by 2030? And finally, concerning our operational excellence, what are the key strategies to navigate input cost volatility, particularly in logistic and energy sector? And how in our company position to fully leverage the government tailwind from major infrastructure and housing projects? I have immense faith on the management and vision of strong fundamentals of Digvijay Cement Company. Thank you for the opportunity to speak. I wish the board entire SBCCL family a very successful year ahead. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Digvijay.
Thank you. Can you please permit Mr. Bimal Kumar Agarwal, speaker number 3?
Suresh, can we move?
Yes, sir. Can you please permit Bimal? Yes, good morning, Mr. Bimal. Can you please unmute and then speak?
Suresh, can we move to the next speaker and then we can come back to the Bimal?
Yes, sir. Bimal Kumar Agarwal has joined. So, Mr. Bimal, can you please unmute yourself? Yes. Hello.
Suresh, why do you struggle? Why don't you take the next one ahead and then let the Bimal come again?
Yes, sir. Permit Mr. Rajesh Saxena to please proceed. Mr. Rajesh Saxena.
I think there's something wrong because they're unable to do this. Take the next one to see whether they can come back again in the queue.
Hello. Yeah, sir. Can you please permit now Mr. Karan? What is the issue actually?
Karan has joined. Karan, I can see Karan. Karan, आप unmute करिए Karan. हाँ, बताइए.
Am I audible?
हाँ जी, बताइए Karan, बोलिए.
Yeah. Good morning, Chairman, sir.
Yes, Karan, please.
आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है Karan.
Unmuted. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, sir. Entire board of director, company secretary, and chief financial officer of Shree Digvijay Cement Company Limited. Yeah, sir.
There's something else is happening. Karan, you continue.
Yes.
Good morning, sir. Entire board of director, myself Karan Singh, connecting from Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Thanks to the company for giving me an opportunity to being heard and express my view.
You continue.
Yes, sir. First, I would like to appreciate drafter and crafter of annual report to entire secretary team for presenting such an informative annual report of the financial year 2025 and sharing all the respective information in time and maintaining such a wonderful investor relationship. Thank you to all secretarial team for that. I have 2 questions. First, Chairman sir, as you have mentioned in your chairman message that the new cement plant will be eligible for the incentive of the government of Gujarat. Can you please highlight at what extent and amount the incentive will be allowable by the government of Gujarat? The first question. And the second one, what would be the status of the litigation in case of against Shree Digvijay Cement Company, private company limited? Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Karan. Suresh, can we have the next one?
Can you please permit now Mr. Sumitra P. Samani or Purushottam Samani? Quickly and please unmute immediately.
Sir, he is not present in the meeting.
Okay, so then can permit speaker number 7, Sunil Maheshwari.
He is also not present in the meeting.
Okay, then speaker number 8, Mr. Keval Kumar. Please quickly move and then permit. Okay, Mr. Keval, can you please unmute yourself? Yes, please.
हेलो
हाँ केवल जी बोलिए।
हेलो
हाँ बोलिए, आप तो सुन सकते हैं, बोलिए।
मेरी आवाज आ रही है ना?
हाँ जी, आ रही है, बोलिए।
माई सेल्फ केवल कुमार स्पीकिंग फ्रॉम दिल्ली। गुड मॉर्निंग रिस्पेक्टेड चेयरमैन सर, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स एंड ऑल माय फेलो शेयर होल्डर्स। आई हैव फ्यू क्वेश्चंस फॉर द कंपनी। सर, अभी रिसेंटली कंपनी ने कैपेसिटी एक्सपेंशन किया जिसका ट्रायल रन शुरू हो गया, तो मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि क्या एक्चुअल प्रोडक्शन भी स्टार्ट हुई या नहीं हुई, और अगर एक्चुअल प्रोडक्शन स्टार्ट हो गई है तो इसका कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन पे कुछ रिडक्शन आएगा या कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन सेम रहेगी। नंबर 2, मार्केट एक्सपेंशन में आप क्या करने जा रहे हैं? गुजरात में तो आपका कमल ब्रांड बिकता है, तो नेबरिंग स्टेट्स में क्या इसका एक्सपेंशन किया जाएगा या नहीं किया जाएगा? तो नंबर 3 ये है कि हाउ द कंपनी इंटेंड्स टू रिड्यूस कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन। देखिए, जो मार्केट प्राइस है ना सीमेंट का, वो तो आपके हाथ में नहीं है, दैट इज मार्केट डिटरमिन्ड, डिमांड एंड सप्लाई है। तो मार्केट प्राइस तो आप नहीं बढ़ा सकते हैं ना घटा सकते हैं, लेकिन कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन इज टू सम एक्सटेंट इन योर हैंड्स। तो कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन को रिड्यूस करने के लिए आप क्या करने जा रहे हैं? नंबर 4 मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि जो जैसे Q1 में आपने इम्प्रूवमेंट दिखाया, नेट प्रॉफिट जो है 14 करोड़ है, तो व्हाट इज द एक्सपेक्टेशन फॉर Q2, whether it will be less than this amount or more than? I am not asking about exact net profit, but about the trend in net profit, whether it will be less or higher.
Sure. ठीक है, ठीक है।
Next question, one more question. EBITDA per ton for the whole year was 489. This is very low compared to the industry average. So how the company intends to raise it to 1100 per ton? And has the this is from all from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. So let request Mr. K. Bharatraj to please join. Moderator, can you please permit Mr. K. Bharatraj, speaker number 9? Yes, Mr. Bharat, please, can you please unmute? Hello.
Yeah, very good morning, Mr. Chairman.
हाँ बोलिए सर।
I am Bharatraj attending from Hyderabad, sir. Wonderful, sir. Actually, net का problem है sir, तो थोड़ा delay हुआ है login के लिए.
कोई बात।
Chairman sir, I support all the resistance, Chairman sir. In time, my secretary department sent me the annual report, the link also. Chairman sir, what is your future plan for the next 3 years capex plan, sir? Any plans of expansion of our cement factory? Please let me know. Chairman sir, any plans to come into the right issues and preferential shares? Please let me know, Chairman sir.
Okay.
Chairman sir, once again, my best wishes to you. All the best for coming years. I support all the resolutions. And once again, take care. God bless you all. Sir, in
Thank you.
festival season, please send dry food box to all the speaker shareholders, sir. This is the
Sure.
only request, sir. Thank you very much. Take care, sir.
Thank
Bharatraj
you.
signing off from Hyderabad.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bharat. So I request moderator to please unmute Mr. Gitu Chadha. Yes, Miss Gitu Chadha. Speaker number 10.
Sir, she is not present in the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so then we'll move forward and permit speaker number 11, Mr. Reddypa.
Sir, he is also not present in the meeting.
Okay, okay, thank you. So the last speaker, speaker number 12, Mr. Satyaprakash Mittal, please.
हाँ मित्तल साहब अनम्यूट करिए।
Am I audible?
हाँ
Yes.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
Yeah.
बताइए।
Good morning, everyone. Mr. Anil sir, first of all, thanks for your update on the company and the address. We have been long-standing shareholders of the company, and I would appreciate if you can give some specific answers to the questions we have already sent. One thing we are all looking forward as shareholders is the expansion that we have done, and this is coming online. So if you can update more about it as to what kind of EBITDA per ton are we targeting from this new expansion, because the key thing if we see is that we have not gone for clinker integration. This is just the grinding unit. And if we see the cement industry, then usually without a clinker integration, the margins are very low, or it is very hard to be making some decent returns. While we have always talked about doing capex only when ROEs are very good and we can get good paybacks. So if you can share how we are planning on cost management on this expansion and what kind of EBITDA per ton are we targeting. Also, if we see the past 5-6 years of our financials, barring last year, for 5 years we had a great performance wherein our EBITDA per ton was around 900 to 1000 per ton. And we have always emphasized as that we are a very high quality player with very low cost structures in place. And this is the best performance, one of the best performance in industry that we have strived. Last year was bad for us. How do you see this EBITDA per ton coming back for us for the existing capacity one and for the new capacity going forward? Yeah.
Sure.
That is from my side, sir. Look forward to your answer.
Thank you, Mr. Mittal. I think you raised very interesting and very intelligent questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, Suresh. Anyone
Yes,
else?
sir. Yes, sir. Now I request please take up the questions. Answer to the questions.
Sure. Thanks, all the shareholders. I think some of you have made very good observations and some good questions on that. I do admit that last year was not a great year for us. Instead of, what we are making about 900 to 1000 rupees EBITDA, our EBITDA was just about 500 rupees. Going forward, definitely I feel that our performance will be much better. It will largely depend upon A, the cement demand and prices, and B, how quickly we can ramp up our productivity of our new grinding unit. I'm happy to say that right now our trial runs are working very well, and we should we should be soon commissioning and start our commercial production, which should happen in a couple of weeks, not even months on that. Some of you have asked the question as compared in regard to the cost of production. I think we are very much aware of it. We are cognizant of it on a daily basis. Being an old plant, obviously we have our own limitations, but we have worked on these limitations and worked in the best manner possible to reduce our cost of production. We are also mindful of the fact that prices are not in our control, but to very large extent, cost of production is under control. We have done three things. One is that improve the productivity, which is the main thing in cement industry. As you produce more, your cost, your variable cost and your fixed cost get spread over a larger base. And in the same direction, we have put up the new cement plant, which will also increase our productivity, total number of cement bags sold, but without increasing our direct cost. Our direct cost in terms of fixed cost will remain more or less same. It will be only the variable cost which will go up. Now, one of you have asked this question that we have not got into integrated cement plant, but we have just set up the grinding unit. I think what we have really looked at that how can we be having the low capex. So balance sheet light is our model as of today. First, experience the market, because oftentimes I have seen that in my experience that you incur a very large capex and then you look for the market. We have worked out a strategy that first we look out of the market and then see whether we should build or buy clinker. I think that strategy, according to me, should work reasonably well for us to get a better ROE and ROC. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm not interested in having a very large capex and large balance sheet, but looking at the returns and ratios. And I think this strategy should result into much better profitability for the company from 26-27. 25-26, because we'll be starting just about in September, October, the new plant. And going forward, we must ramp up our production, which should happen. So 26-27 will be full year operations. And I think, barring some very unforeseen circumstances, we should get back to our last 5 years EBITDA, average EBITDA for next year as well on this. In terms of coal and power and logistics, we continue to work on that, looking at various ways, including ramping up our green energy sources, looking at whether we can source the coal, which is of a high quality coal from imported coal. and also looking at whether we can use alternate fuels and do all that to have much better cost of production to get a much better EBITDA. I think these were the main questions. I think somebody asked about how many dealers do we have. Vikas, do we have the number?
Yes, sir. We are having about 900 dealers, sir.
Yeah. And our area of operation is largely Saurashtra, so we are not looking at even larger footprint. We are quite confident that 3 million tons cement we can sell it in the Saurashtra, which is giving us a much better realization. And cement, as you know, it's a high volume, low value product. So if I can sell in a smaller radius of 250 to 300 kilometers, we get a much better realization. So basis all this, I think we expect companies expecting much better margins in 25-26, and 26-27 definitely is going to be far better because we'll have a full 3 million ton cement capacity available to us. With these remarks, I close all the questions which were raised, and I thank all the members who have joined us and raised very interesting questions for us. I will now authorize Mr. Suresh Meher, Company Secretary, to conduct the voting procedure and conclude the meeting. E-voting facility will be open on NSDL site for next 15 minutes to enable those members who have not casted their votes and would like to cast their votes at the AGM. The result of the votes will be announced to the stock exchanges at the earliest, and the same would be also available on the website of the company and NSDL. With your consent, I and other board members would like to leave the meeting and wish all the stakeholders a safe and healthy future. Thank you so much. Jai.
Thank you, sir. With the consent of the chairman and all the members present, can this meeting be concluded now, sir?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you to board members, auditors, and all the shareholders for participating in this session. Thank you.
Thank you, Suresh.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. We have stopped the live streaming. We shall hereby end the meeting for all. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you.
Got it.
Shareholders are requested to join the meeting. with the name mentioned in their PAN. Board of Directors and KMPs are requested to start their videos. We will go live shortly. Everyone is requested to stay on mute mode.
Welcome to the virtual meeting. Please make sure to use the name mentioned in your PAN when joining. If you use a different name, we won't be able to identify you, and you may not be able to speak during the meeting. 2. If you're joining from the same room as someone else, please keep at least 10 feet of distance, or use earphones to avoid any audio echo. 3. Join the meeting using only one device to avoid technical issues. 4. Keep your microphone muted when you're not speaking. This helps reduce background noise and keeps things clear for everyone. 5. And finally, test your camera and microphone before the meeting to make sure everything is working smoothly. Thanks, and we look forward to a great virtual meeting.
shareholders are requested to join the meeting with the
Are we ready or waiting for someone?
Sir, we are starting exit on 12.
Okay.
Quorum is done.
Quorum is ready. Can you check?
Yes, I have checked. Quorum is done.
Other directors are they have joined.
No, directors have not joined yet.
Should we wait for them?
Till 12 we can wait. Then after we will start.
Hetal? कौन कॉल कर तुम?
Suchita ma'am?
I think she is joining.
Okay.
Join करे? आपण start 3 मिनिट જ છે કરે? ज्वाइन કર્યો ને ભાઈ 5 મિનિટ में. हाँ. Incha, keep me update who has joined not so I can call them.